Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Prudence Ramukejani and thank you so much for joining me. So today I'm talking all things my favorite books. So this is a series that I'm going to be doing once a month. I'm going to be reviewing a book that I might have read or that I am reading that has changed my life somehow or has had like a positive impact in my life, and I just feel like I want to share that because anybody that knows me will tell you that I love to read. The first book that I'm going to start with is one of my favorite books. I think I got this book like 6 years back, and I have read this book so many times throughout the years since the first time I bought it, and I love it. I would definitely recommend it to anyone who loves to read, even people that don't love to read. I'm going to be starting this video with one of the favorite line from this book that I love. When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you achieve it. The book by Paulo, and this is the book is The Alchemist. So this book has been one of my favorites for a long time. Like I said, I've read it I don't know how many times already, and every time I read it I find something new. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys the 3 lessons that I found in this book. Firstly, about the author. So Paulo, I love him. I probably have read like 5 or 6 of his books so far, and I've loved every single one of them. I find him to be an easy writer. Like he keeps you captivated. You are able to follow him. You know, when you read one his books, it's like you are there with him. You know, he makes you feel every single emotion that he felt when he was going through his journeys. So yeah, I would highly recommend Paulo Coelho and the authors that you should maybe look into if you've never read anything by him. The book is about a young boy. His name is Santiago. He's at a point in his life where he decides, you know what, I'm not going to follow what my parents want for me to do, but I'm going to choose this path. It's different from what everyone in my family has been doing, but this is something that I feel that I want. Obviously, his parents are disappointed by his decision, but his father nevertheless decides, you know what, I am going to grant your wish. So his only wish is that he wants to travel. I'm not going to be giving a lot away because I don't want to mess it up for you. It's better for you to actually get the book and read it for yourself, you know. So the book follows Santiago on his journey as he sort of discovers himself. So after his dad grants him his wish and gives him money to buy his own sheep, and he becomes a shepherd boy. One day he's sleeping and he has a dream, and he dreams that his treasure is buried in a pyramid somewhere in Egypt. So he decides one day, I'm going to sell all these sheep and I am just going to follow this dream of mine and go find my treasure. One of the very first lessons that I loved from this book is a lesson that he learned from one of the camel drivers. So the camel driver tells him about the power of being present, that tomorrow is going to come, you know, whatever that you're looking forward to, it will come, but right now concentrate on what you're doing and enjoy it, however unpleasant it might be, you know. And it made me think of oftentimes when we go through situations in our lives, we are so quick to pray to God to make them go away. The power of being present is realizing that even in those uncomfortable times, that you still need to be present. You need to feel whatever emotion that you are feeling, because like anything else, it will pass. The second lesson that I loved from this book is about decision. I'm actually going to read something from the book with regards to decision. This is what it says. When someone makes a decision, he's really diving into a strong current that will carry him places he never dreamt of when he first made the decision. It's a very powerful statement, and it's so true in so many ways, because the minute you decide that, I'm going to change the situation, the minute you decide that enough is enough, the minute you decide that I want to change careers, the minute you decide, I'm getting married or I'm having a family, you are going on another journey that you have no idea, irrespective of how much you plan, but you can never, ever, ever know for a fact that you will end up where you thought in the beginning when you were making a decision that you would end up. It reminds me of a quote from Bishop T.D. Jakes. He says, "There is nothing as powerful as a changed mind." And I think that ties in with the decision. The fact that the minute you decide, you have a change of mind and nothing can stop you. Along the way, he also talks about the omens. And I know some people might say they don't believe in omens, or you will see them if you are looking for them. But for me, whichever way you look at it, I feel like the omens are always there. I feel like it's God's way of showing us the right ways. So the omens can come in different ways for us, depending on what you believe in. For somebody, it might come as like a dream. For somebody, it might come as an unexpected encounter. For somebody, it might be something as simple as seeing something and feeling like it must be a sign from above. Whatever you believe in. The last lesson that I learned from The Alchemist is when Paulo talks about the soul of the world. How I understood that is that he actually says it. The soul of the world is within us, because we are actually one with the world. I mean, after all, we are made out of dust. If you listen carefully, you can feel sort of what the earth is giving you, because somehow we are connected from the rivers that flow into the ocean, from the mountains, the sand, the wind as it blows. Everything is connected. And that if you listen carefully, you will always hear what the world is trying to say to you, because the world has a soul, and we are somehow connected to the soul. So those are some of the things that I found very interesting from this book, and I carry this book with me wherever I go. Like I said, I read this book so many times. It's definitely a good read. Feel free to let me know what you thought about my review on my comments. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and become a part of my family. Thank you again for watching my channel, and see you.